Get ready. Invisible hands, visible graves. They don't rule the world from thrones anymore. They sit inside flowcharts, latency windows, budget committees and risk models, where decisions are moral, they're efficient, and human cost is just a column that never reaches the final slide. Reality isn't collapsing, it's being version. Every crisis released like software, beta tested in smaller nations, patched through sanctions, then scaled globally once the damage proved sustainable. You think history is written by victors? It's not. It's written by auditors, by men who don't bleed and therefore don't hesitate, who understand that chaos isn't failure, it's leverage waiting to be priced. They don't manufacture consent anymore, they manufacture confusion, because confused populations outsource thinking. And outsourced thinking always defaults to whoever controls the loudest infrastructure. Truth didn't disappear, it was fragmented, broken into headlines, clips, reactions, until no one remembers what started the argument. And the system continues untouched, humming quietly behind the noise. Currencies wobble first, then food prices, and trust. By the time people notice the pattern, they're already arguing about symbols instead of structures, faces instead of forces, villains instead of incentives. Revolutions aren't organic, they're cultivated. Anger fertilized with half-truths, hope irrigated just enough to keep people moving forward, never enough to let them see the cliff. They teach you to scream at politicians, so you never question financiers. They point at governments, so you don't look at the systems that own them. Fear is cheaper than force, division scales better than violence. Why invade when you can convince neighbors that each other are the enemy? Algorithms learn faster than soldiers, they map your outrage cycles, predict which story fractures, which demographic deploy narratives like weather systems. Storms here, droughts there, emotional pressure applied with surgical indifference. You're not radicalized, you're conditioned, slowly trained to accept instability as normal, surveillance as safety, obedience as maturity. Yeah. While you argue, contracts are signed, resources move, borders become suggestions that replaces chains, and sovereignty becomes a myth repeated by people who no longer control anything tangible. War becomes permanent background noise, because peace would require transparency, and transparency would expose how much blood was never about ideology. They sell weapons to enemies and apologies to allies. They rebuild what they helped destroy and call it humanitarian progress, as if prophet ever cared about healing. There's no secret room where everyone agrees. That's the lie that comforts you. The truth is worse. Systems align without coordination, when incentives reward the same behavior everywhere. No villain, no mastermind, just momentum, career ladders, budgets that must be justified, and people doing their jobs while the world burns professionally. Hey, eventually you stop being shocked. It's the real victory. When collapse feels boring, when injustice feels expected, when outrage feels pointless, you call it fatigue. They call it stability, and somewhere between the next emergency and the next manufactured enemy, you'll be told this is just how the world works, that resistance is childish, that obedience is realism. But remember this, nothing here is accidental, nothing is random, and the most dangerous lie ever told was convincing you that no one is steering, while the machine keeps accelerating.